iPhone charge. iPhone charge.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers.
Header! It's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United. Oh, what has happened here? Morientes. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Aldair. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. What a throw in. Hernes. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. In with the challenge. Eto'o. Lahm. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. The ball has bounced loose now. Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Morientes is herring after that one. Ball played through for the wide man. He's in space and looking for options. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rummenigge. Good take, and is he in? Caught offside that time. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pelé. Now there's a fine ball. He rises! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Milan are looking to break at pace. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. He's on it. Can he get away? Applies the finish! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a good ball out wide. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Taken back almost at once. Hernes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played back in. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Lahm gets into some space.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And it's Messi. Lahm. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ronaldinho. Thiago. Now it's Olise. And he's surging through. Thiago. Big chance! Always going over the top.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cannavaro. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're off again. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Thuram. Pele.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lahm delivers. A mighty effort! Relentless! Just relentless! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Nesta. And that's been won straight back. Thuram. Olise tries making a foray down the right.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hernes! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And he is just ripping it up.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Climbs up big. He has done it. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hernes. Morientes. Tries a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper. So will they make it count again? Keeper has taken decisive action. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Messi. And Messi! And that's wide.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Defending here is really tight. And here's Thiago. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eto'o. Nice interception, well timed. Davids. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Thiago. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United have their second corner now. Ronaldinho with the short one. And it's Lam. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target.
Such good technique.
And here's Eto'o. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played over towards the opposite flank. Thuram. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro. And this is Eto'o. Shoots! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Hernes! And that has faded wide. Costa Curta. And it's Lam. Cannavaro. Aldair. Eto. Hernes. Davids. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Olise. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Morientes gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Carvajal. Aimed in towards the centre.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And they've got rid. Milan are looking to go forward now. Carvajal threads one in. It's a promising position. And he lines up a cross. Carvajal tries to clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity.
Nunez! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Shoots! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the...
He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India have their second corner now. Header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bellingham. And it's Carvajal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get it through? Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Carvajal. Isco. And it's Chouameni. Gives it back.
Really got him.
And he shoots! Goal! Milan themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to go deep. Oh, important interception. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a good ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Darwin. Nicely weighted ball. Chouameni, Conte. Milan finding their passes. Looking for the run. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted.
3 minutes at a time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. Darwin. And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And now I'd just
And
like
neither
to
side
read out
holding
our
back
fan
here.
comment
It
who
has
is
been
celebrating
quite a
their
half
birthdays
this.
today.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution for Milan, number 19, Isco.
And the second half gets underway.
Bellingham. Coming on the field, number
Milan
18,
different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Hit into the middle. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's let fly. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Carvajal. Oh, nice touch. Swings in. He gets big. Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's made its way to him. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Carvajal. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. The ball goes... He's got tall! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Cherki. Now it's Hazard. And he plays one through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution for Milan, number 24.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's having a go. And that was very necessary.
Number 22, White. Number 9,
And he's managed to gift it back.
substitution in progress.
Lookman. No way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Darwin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's in on goal. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, well measured. Terrific header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Milan grab a three. Good chance here! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's bounced back off the post. Gnabry. White. Milan looking to pass their way through. Bade. And this is Hazard.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Darwin. Gnabry. That's a little off target. And that pass just didn't quite work. And time is up. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific...
iPhone charge.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And it's Kukçu. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kukçu. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Gnabry. Can he get it through? This is Gnabry. Gnabry chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get it back? Drives it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's Eto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hazard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He won't be happy with that one. Quality ball. Eto. Eto goes steaming forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! Goal! Manchester United! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Gnabry. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, played right into his path. Eto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's gone backward here. Rummenigge. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Aubameyang. Oh, that's a key interception. Thiago. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get onto this? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's another throw.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. He is through here. Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. Eto, that has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Belletti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
For Xavi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. Fired deep towards the back post. Can he finish? Oh, terrible pass. And again! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution for Milan, number 97, Aubameyang. Number
Here we go
3,
again then.
Rudiger.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that...
Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post. And he hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. Isco duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan get themselves back into... Oh no, what has happened here? Alarm. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ronaldinho. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
And he's managed to get free. Carvajal. Now he gets big. He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Belletti. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's played through for him. Gnabry. Gnabry with a mighty effort. Another big chance that gets away.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that has found him in acres of space. He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! And he can clear it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's gone long. Turns back here, probably the best option. Aldair. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Darwin gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. He's got away. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's found the way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Isco picks it up out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kökçü. In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, super ball. Now the header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Carvajal. Looking for options for movement. Played in by Danny Carvajal.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's really put himself on the line here.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
iPhone charge.